Right. We have discussed about the HTML, the practical lesson that day, and we discussed about the basic tags, right? So basic tags and the basic decorations. So these were the tags that we have discussed. So do you have any doubts implementing these tags? Hello. Do you have any doubts implementing these tags? Ginura, Lashain?
No, sir.
Okay. So then let's move to the next one. So today we are going to discuss about, so that is how to tabularize and how to lay out the pages. Okay, now we know how to write down one after the another. So let's discuss how to represent data in tables and how to divide page and how to arrange a layout using tables, right? So please write down the heading, using tables to organize data. Using table to organize data. Right. Under that, please write down, we can display analytical data in tables. We can display analytical data in tables. You can see within bracket example, marks, student information, maybe some statistics. So COVID statistics, all these things you can display in the table. So those are analytical data. Analyze කරන්න පුළුවන් ඒවා. අපිට ඒවා Google අගයන් බලලා මොකක් හරි තීරණයක් ගන්න පුළුවන් ඒවා. ඒවට අපි කියන analytical data කියලා. So those are stored in the tables. Right. The next thing is, okay, so that is for displaying. No? So, and what you can do other than displaying this data in the tables, we can also arrange. So please write, we can also arrange content of the page into tables and create well-organized layouts. So in Word also we had layouts. In grade 10 Word, layout part was the layout කියලා කියන්නේ අපිට ඕන තැන් වලට ඕන elements දාගන්න එක. So that is also possible with the table. Table එක එහෙම දෙයක් කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Table එක data display කරන්නත් පුළුවන් tables ඇතුලේ. ඒ වගේම organize කරලා අපිට content එක arrange කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. අපි බලමු මොනවාද tags පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ මේකට කියලා. So tags. අපි පාවිච්චි කරන tags කීපයක් මම ලියන්නම්. Example ඊට පස්සේ අපි බලමු ඒවා පාවිච්චි කරන විදිහ. Table tag එක use කරනවා. ඒ වගේම table row tag එක, table row, defining a row. Row එකක් හඳුන්වලා දෙන්නේ එහෙමයි. Start the table. Table එකක් start කරන්නේ table tag එක. TR එකෙන් row එකක් හඳුන්වලා දෙන්නේ. TH table head. Headings of the table. ඒ වගේම caption. So there's a tag called caption. Caption is for title of the table. And TD, table data or data cell, is TD tag. T-head, table head section. T-body, table body section. T-head, head section, T-body, table body section. Okay, those are some common attributes. In addition to that, you have call groups, call. So those are also there, but in addition, so those are some extra features. Basically, we should know these features. And what are the attributes? Attributes. So you can use with attributes. Then you can give inside that percentage or number of pixels. Also height attribute. Usa. Width එක වලල ඒ වගේම උස. Height is another attribute. Width and height. Then border. Size of border. In pixels. And other than width, height, border, you have BG color. BG, COLOR, background color. And BG color for background color. Then align. Align can be left or center or right, and vertical align can be top, center, bottom. Vertical align with height, border, align, vertical align. Then, so other than that, you can give call span, number of columns to merge, and row span, number of rows to merge. Call span, row span, those are also there. Right, those are the general attributes that we can use for the table. So tags and attributes. Please write down these tags and attributes quickly. Then I'll show how to use them. If you are done, please let me know. Okay, let's create one practically one table. So you can use your website, right? එහෙම website එක ඔයාලට මතක නැත්නම් use කරන විදිය කමක් නැහැ. Website එක use කරන විදිය මතක නැත්නම් ඔයාලට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ notepad එක. Notepad එකේ ලිව්වත් කමක් නැහැ. මතක නම් website එකේම කරමු. මම C panel එකට යනවා. මතක කට්ටිය C panel එකේ කරන්න. මතක නැති කට්ටිය කමක් නැහැ ඉතින්. පුළුවන් නම් C panel එකේ කරන්න එක තමයි හොඳ. You will practice that. හරි මම C panel එකට ගිහිලා log වෙන්නම්. C panel C panel link එක ආකාශ ඔයාට ඇවිල්ලා ඇති email එකට. ඔයාගේ link එක ඔයාටම එනවා. හැබැයි මම දැන් එවන්නම් මේ link එක මේක මතක තියාගන්න. Because you need daily. මේක සතියකට සැරයක් open කරන්න එපා. අනිවාර්යෙන් පොඩි updates කරන්න website එකේ. නැත්නම් ඔයාලට අමතක වෙලා යයි. coding කියන එක ටිකක් මතක තියාගන්න නම් කරන්නම වෙනවා. Practically you have to do that. Then only you can remember the coding, right? So do it practically, otherwise you won't remember the coding. Okay. So then let's go to the file manager, and I'm going to use the file manager there. Inside the file manager, and so let's go to, okay, this one. So I'm using this one. So you can use anything. So inside this, I'm going to create a new file, that is new file, and I'm going to name as table.html. Table, you can give any name. Table.html, that is the name that I have given. මම දුන්නේ table.html. කැමති නමක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාලට. ඊට පස්සේ මම basic code එක ගහලා basic code එක type කරලා type කරමු එක edit කරලා and edit the code and you can type the code there HTML okay එක්කම type කරමු HTML close කරලා ඉවරලා head section then you have head section and inside head section you have title section
so එතකොට ගිය සතියේම එහෙම මේ අයින් කරන්න
නෑ ඒක තියෙනවා නම් ඒකෙම කරා ඒ ෆයිල් එකේ කරනවා නම් ඒ ෆයිල් එකෙම කරා ඒක කමන්නේ දැන් කොහොමද අපි අලුතෙන් ඇඩ් කරන්නනේ යන්නේ ඒකේ යටට දැන් head section එකේ title එකට මම දානවා table example ඔයාලා ඒකම edit කරාට කමන්නේ table example ඊට පස්සේ head section එක ඉවරනාට පස්සේ body section එක අරගෙන ඒ body section එකේ මම table එක ලියනවා දැන් ඔයාලා ගිය සතියේ ලියපු code ඇතිනේ මේ body section එකේ bold italic underline all these codes are here no in the body section so you can write after that ඒව ඉවරනාට පස්සේ දැන් මම මේක save කරලා පෙන්නන්නම්කෝ ගිය සතියේ code එක අරගෙන දැන් මේක නම් ඔයාලගේ ගිය සතියේ එක that and edit that ඉතින් මේකේ මැද්දේ මේ font එක ඔක්කොම ඉවර වෙනවනේ මේ head section ඒවා හැමම තියලා මේ body section එක ඉවර වෙන්න කලින් before finishing the body section you can start the table එතන ඉඳන් අලුතෙන් table එකක් පටන් ගන්න මේ වගේ ඒක ඇතුලේ table එක හදාගෙන යන්න පුළුවන් මේ body section එක ඉවර වෙන්න කලින් before closing the body section that is also okay එහෙම කරත් කමන්නේ මම අර code පැටලෙන හින්දා එකම තැන ලියන්න code පැටලෙන හින්දා මම අතන්ට අරගෙන ලියන්න හරි මේකෙම අලුත් එකක් විදියට ලියන්න නැත්නම් ඔයාලට code පැටලෙන්න ගන්න එතකොට table code එක විතරයි මේ අද lesson එක බලන කෙනෙකුට තියෙන්නේ otherwise it's like confusing with the previous notes නේ හරි then table border එකක් නොදා බලමු මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා table open and I'm going to close the table when I save this right if I save this file and this is the path right akash.loveslife.biz and then htdocs all type karanna onne table.html so this is the path akash.loveslife.biz table.html okay let's go to that akash.loveslife.biz /table.html now you have to go manually because this is not index file ne in the file එකේ නම ගහලා යනවා you can see it's empty මම ඔයගලන්ටත් එවන්න link එක so this is the link you can go and see it's empty nothing is there yeah if you want you can write in a separate folder but then so when you are writing in a separate folder you have to give the path of that folder right when you open කරද්දී අර folder path එක දීලා යන්න ඔයාලට මෙහෙම වෙන folder එකක් හදලා හදන්න පුළුවන් inside this you can create a new folder okay let's create a new folder name is tables or something let's say day 2 මොකක් හරි මේ folder එකක් හැදුවොත් sorry not a file sorry it's my mistake should be a table sorry folder right click new folder let's say day 2 is the folder name එතකොට day 2 කියන එක ඇතුලේ නම් ඔයාගේ index file එක හදන්නේ එහෙමත් පුළුවන් index ඔය ඕන තැනක හදන්න පුළුවන් හැබැයි path එක හරියට දෙන්න ඕන හරි මම මේකේ නිකන් hello කියලා එකක් දාලා පෙන්නන්නම් ඔයාලට නිකම්ම hello කියලා දැන් අරක තියෙන්නේ මේ akash.loveslife.biz htdocs ඇතුලේ day 2 එකේ තමයි index තියෙන්නේ එහෙමනම් ඔයා යන්න ඕන akash.loveslife.biz /day2 then you can see hello message අර index ඉඳ නම ගහන්න ඕනේ that is the advantage of naming file as index but you have to use inside a folder then because previously we have already used index file you can edit the existing file that is method 1 or you can use a new file that is method 2 or you can create a new folder and inside the new folder you can create a file one of the ways okay so what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this ඕන ක්‍රමයක් කමන්නේ ඕන ක්‍රමයක් හරි I'm going to use this table.html file. Quite easier for me. And let's create a table. You can see nothing is there, empty. So when I ask table.html, nothing is there, it's empty. So creating table, won't do anything. So let's have some data, table row. Finish the table row. Now you have one row. Go to the table and see. Again, nothing is there. Row ekak damma ekak naha. Now we have created a table. Inside that you have row. Inside that let's have data, table data. And in the table data, inside table data, I'm going to write a table data. Let's say this is inside the table. Let's cross. Now you have table, inside that table row, inside that table data, inside that content. This is inside the table. Let's save this. And let's go and see. Now you can see this is inside table, but you cannot see any table, right? But you can see the content, but not any table, because without a border, it's not visible. You have to give table border equal 1, at least 1. Eka pixel ekakවත් දෙන්න ඕන border එක. If you save this, then you can see the border of this table. Now you can see the pixel 1 border of this. Right, okay, you can now change anything, right? After seeing the border, then you can apply a width. Let's say width is 400 pixels, and you can give height is, let's say height is 200 or 100 pixels. Now you will see that. And you can give a background color. BGC OLOR is, let's say silver. Let's save this. More attributes, but you will see the table. Now it's visible. Okay, create the first version of the table and let me know if you have any doubt. Please let me know. This is the first version. So where I have had only one row, one cell, and I have decorated with adding a border with height and background color. Issalama meka karamu. First do this version and let me know if you're done and if you're having any doubts. Karala doubts තියෙනවනම්. Right, table border equal 1. Border equal 1 එකට පස්සේ පොඩි space එකක් එන්න ඕන. එකක් එතන width equal 400, height equal කො සමාන ලකුණු. HEI height equal සමාන ලකුණු. ඔය text errors තමයි තියෙන්නේ ගොඩක්. Height equal BG color equal COLOUR නෙමෙයි COLOR U එකක් එන්නේ. හරි, ඒ වැරදි ටික හදන්න. මෙතන මේ ගොඩක් තියෙනවා නේද? චූටි චූටි වැරදි ගොඩක්. height එක සමාන ලකුණ එන්න ඕන. BG color එකේ U එකක් එන්නේ නැහැ. ඊළඟට මෙතන පොඩි space එකක් එන්න ඕන. හරි, දැන් පෙන්නයි. After creating that you can see. Anyone else? තව කවුද ඉන්නේ? Anyone else? Hari. Okay. Right. Hari. ඉතින් අපි දැන් ඔන්න table එකක හදන්න දන්නවා. Table එකක් basic table එකක් හදන්න දන්නවා. So next thing is we should know, so what is this table and what is row and what is column. Okay, pass on. Okay, good. Hari putih. Then hari අපි මේ ටික පොඩ්ඩක් මාක් කරගෙන ඉමුකෝ. Table එකක් ගත්තම, so if it is a table, so in this side, so horizontally you have rows, right? Please write down this, right? Here in this side, so these are called rows. So these are called rows. And vertically, so these are called columns. Vertically, these are called columns. So let's mark in the bottom. So these are columns. And if you take a single one, it's called a table data or table heading. It can be TH or TD, right? This can be TH or TD. So mainly the above one is, so below api TH danne ni, udin ni danne heading. So this is T. So let's write down using some shape. And these are rows. Please mark by drawing this, and these are columns, and this is a cell. Cell can be table data or table heading. It can be TH or TD, right? TH or TD. And so this one is called the border. So what you have is, this one is called the border. That is the border of the table. Because we should know the properties, then only we can create tables easily. I'll give you exercise after this. Make a exercise. This is a border. This is the border, BORDER. And so cell spacing. So if you have text here, let's say you have some text. The gap between the text and the cell border has a name. Cell border ekai cell ekai athara gap ekata namak kiyenawa. That is called cell padding. Cell padding. The gap between the cell border and here, the gap between the cell border and the text is called cell padding. Right, gap between two cells. So let's use double borders. Then this will be more clear. I'm going to the design, and here the borders. Let's change the borders to double borders. So there's a reason why I'm applying double border. I'm just going to increase this border of the table, right? And okay. So let's say, and these borders, and also I'm going to change the border also, border type. This line, I'm going to change it to double line. Is it? It's not applied, right? Wait. Again, I'm selecting this. Compound type, no. Right, anyway, okay. The gap between two cells, even though it's not visible. So let's mark this. Gap between two cells is called cell This is the gap. And if you have gap between two cells, that is called cell spacing. Cell spacing. Cell දෙකක් අතර පරතරය තමයි cell spacing කියලා කියන්නේ. Cell එකකුයි cell එකේ ඇතුලේ තියෙන දේයි අතර පරතරය තමයි cell padding කියලා කියන්නේ. I'll give you time to write. No need to write that code in the book. I'll give you a code to write in the book. First draw this and show what are the rows. Rows කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා පෙන්නන්න. Columns කියන්නේ මොනවද කියලා පෙන්නන්න. These are the columns. These are the columns. And also cell padding, cell spacing is space between cells. Cell padding is the gap between the text and the cell. And cell is basically called TD. It's a single cell. It's a TD or TH. It can be TD or TH. Heading එකක් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්, data එකක් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. And the border is the outline. And the border is the outline. You have to draw this and show. Okay, don't worry, I'll give you time to write the code. So please write this in your book. මේක පොතේ ලියා ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපි table එකක් හදමු. ඒ table එක අපි ලියා ගමු ඊට පස්සේ පොතේ. So no need to write this. So please draw this. After that, don't need to write the code that I have given previously. Let's write a new one. First finish this, right? First finish this. What are the rows and what are the columns? What are the table date? What is table data or table cell and cell padding, cell border, and then cell spacing. Okay, then write down a question. So after that, please write down a question, and I'm going to write question here. Create a table with 4 columns and 5 rows. Create a table with 4 columns and 5 rows. Table headings are name, school, grade, and medium. These are the table headings. Okay, start doing that now. You can start doing that now. Please write the question and start doing that. That one we can write in the book. Create a table with 4 columns and 5 rows. Table headings are name, school, grade, and medium. That is, you have to put here name, school, grade, and medium. 4 columns and 5 rows. Then you have to